Hello, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be on Fortnite yet again. I know I've been uploading a lot of Fortnite recently, but it's just doing so well on my channel and I'm enjoying it so much, so I just want to keep pumping out Fortnite videos for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the Fortnite, please leave a like and a comment saying so. But now let's get into the video. So today's video is going to be about sort of Fortnite in its current state, what I think is going to happen in the future, what I want to happen, and what needs to be changed. So the first thing that I think needs to be changed has got to be the shotguns. Now, I don't know about a lot of you, but I think the shotguns need a gigantic buff because right now, especially the pump, is extremely weak on damage. It has horrible RNG, and unless you hit a headshot like 3 times in a row, like I'll be showing now on screen, you literally just have to hit them about 6 times, and it's absolutely ridiculous considering like how long it pulls out and how little ammo it can hold, and it's completely inferior compared to everything else. So I definitely think that the pump especially needs to have a buff. Maybe some of the other shotguns as well, but mainly the pump, to be honest. The next thing I think they need to change is the building, because right now the mats are absolutely scarce. It's ridiculous how low mats are right now. You can literally be mining the whole game unless you're in 50-50 just to try and get enough to have one fight. It's absolutely ridiculous. They definitely need to change it, considering we're getting like a third of the mats we used to be able to get like a few months ago. So they definitely need to up the mats you get. As well as, guys, the ammo is absolutely in shortage right now, especially shotgun ammo. AR ammo is absolutely abundant for some reason, but shotgun ammo, I could go through a whole game of 50-50 getting at least 5 kills and still only have like 12 shotgun shells, and it's absolutely ridiculous because on top of them being absolutely trash in damage and like pull-out time, they also have literally no ammo now, so the shotguns are getting extremely beaten up. And the other thing that I think needs to be changed is going to be the RPG, because RPGs used to be so fun and like they used to just be really rewarding if you got one. But now they're like, I would choose a hunting rifle or sniper over them almost every single time because they take so long to pull out, they have an insanely long reload speed, and they also have literally no ammo and you can only hold 12 shots. So I just don't think it's worth it anymore, and they really need to change that in my opinion. Okay, now I'm going to talk about what I think will happen in the future. Now, I doubt Epic Games will do much with the shotguns, but they might buff them slightly. And if they don't buff the pump's damage, maybe buff its pull-out time. But I'm guessing they probably won't change it too much. And the building, they might listen to the community a bit, but I doubt it, to be honest. But anyway, what I think is going to be happening with Season 5, guys, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but there are portals all over the map now. And the crack in the sky keeps getting bigger every day. So right now, a lot of people originally thought, myself included partly, that this crack in the sky was going to be like adding new items and stuff like that, and it still could be, but instead of adding new items, I think it's going to be now replacing new items, and like, well, not necessarily new, but replacing old and like less used areas of the map. And for example, guys, if you don't know if you noticed about a Lonely Lodge, the sign at Lonely Lodge has been taken over by a portal, completely destroyed, same for Motel, and now another portal's been found at Tomato Town on top of the big like tomato itself. So I think that these portals are going to be replacing unused locations like Tomato Town, Lonely Lodge, and the Motel with new locations, which could be really cool. I really do like the idea of that because I know myself, I don't land a lot of those locations a lot of the time. I never landed like Motel intentionally. I always end up just going there. Lonely Lodge, it's alright, but you don't really get many chests and loot, and Tomato Town's just on sort of like a stop on the way to the middle of the map, really, if you're landing on the outskirts. But I think them replacing items with new ones and like new locations could be really cool, and I'm really excited for that, and that's what I hope will happen in Season 5. But it also could be something different, but I think that's probably going to be the main thing that's going to happen. I think we'll start to see that over the coming weeks until Season 5 rolls out, so I'm really hyped for that. The thing that I want them to change now, in the future, now I don't know if this is going to happen, I doubt it will, to be honest, it's going to be a few things. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is the game modes, because right now, we have LTMs, they're all good, you know, like you can have a new one every week or so, but I really want them to have every LTM that's ever been in every version of that LTM out at once. Now I doubt that will happen because, you know, that will require a lot of effort, and they don't seem to like doing things that involve effort, so I doubt that will happen. But can you imagine, like, oh, I want to go and play Sniper Shootout V1 because that was by far my favourite. Oh, that would be really cool, you know, just all like, oh, I want to play 50-50, or I want to play Teams of 20, or I want to play like the Rockets, the RPG mode, High Explosives. That was its name. I forgot what it's called. Something like that, like on the fly. That'd be really really cool, guys. I think that'd be such a cool idea. But to be honest, I just don't think they're going to do that. The next thing I want is the LTM playground mode to be one on like LAN parties, and two, I want it to be permanent because they've said it's an LTM, which is stupid in my opinion. It should just be a permanent mode, and it should have been available from day one, really, like every other game. But you know, whatever. I think that it should be permanent, and I think that instead of having it online, I think it should be hosted privately. I know that they said that won't happen, but I think it should really, because then you could do something on Fortnite even if you're not connected to the internet, which you can do on every other game in my opinion. Like, I can't really think of a game that you can't do things on unless you're connected to the internet, like Fortnite has. So anyway, guys, that's going to be my little video. It's just going to be discussing it. Maybe I've missed a few points. If I have, leave them down in the comments and I'll definitely make another follow-up video. But until next video, guys, peace.